Emergency. King Charles's midnight hospital dash exposed. Piers Morgan leaks shocking 911 call. The clock struck midnight, but for King Charles, it was anything but a peaceful hour. Behind the palace's gleaming walls, chaos erupted as the monarch was found unresponsive in his chambers, triggering a frantic emergency 911 call that has now been dramatically leaked by none other than Piers Morgan. What started as hushed whispers behind royal doors has exploded into a midnight drama exposing a desperate hospital dash and a cover-up attempt by the palace itself. In a bombshell revelation that has stunned royal watchers worldwide, Piers Morgan unveiled details from the royal emergency call, painting a harrowing picture of the king's condition just moments before the frantic rush to the hospital. The call, made in the dead of night, reveals paramedics being dispatched amid fears for the king's life, a scenario the palace reportedly tried to keep under wraps. The 9/11 transcript, shared exclusively by Morgan, details the tense atmosphere, frantic voices, unclear symptoms, and a mounting sense of urgency as medical teams rushed to save the monarch. The caller's panic is palpable, and the chilling phrase "he was unresponsive when found" sends a stark message about the severity of the situation. For months, rumors had swirled about King Charles's health, but official statements downplayed any serious concerns. Now, with this leaked call, the public is seeing the stark reality behind closed doors. It's a reminder that behind the pomp and ceremony, the king's health remains fragile, and the stakes are high for the British monarchy. The palace's initial response was tight-lipped, insisting the king was resting and in good spirits. However, insiders reveal a far more complex and tense scenario playing out behind the scenes. Security was heightened, trusted aides scrambled, and medical experts were called in to manage a crisis few were prepared to admit publicly. Piers Morgan's leak not only cracks open the silence, but also questions the palace's handling of the situation. Why was such a critical emergency concealed from the public? What does this say about transparency at the highest levels of the royal family? The public's reaction has been swift and emotional. Social media exploded with concern, speculation, and calls for honesty from the monarchy. For many, the king's health is more than a private matter. It's a symbol of national stability, and the secrecy only fuels anxiety. Medical experts weighing in on the situation emphasize that an unresponsive episode can signal a range of serious health issues, from cardiac events to neurological problems. Given the king's age and public schedule, the pressure to maintain appearances must be immense. Behind the scenes, royal aides are reportedly grappling with how to balance the king's privacy with public interest. The monarchy stands at a crossroads, managing a health crisis for a monarch whose every move is scrutinized, while maintaining the dignity and continuity of the crown. This midnight emergency also raises questions about succession plans and the future leadership of the United Kingdom. If the king's health is in jeopardy, what preparations are underway for a smooth transition? How is the royal family coping with the weight of these concerns? As the drama unfolds, one thing remains clear. The leak by Piers Morgan has shattered the carefully constructed silence, forcing a reckoning with the realities of aging, health, and vulnerability at the very top of British royalty. For now, the nation watches and waits, hoping for the king's swift recovery and transparency from the palace. The midnight hospital dash is a stark reminder that beneath the crowns and coronets are human lives, fragile, complex, and deserving of truth. This unfolding story is far from over, and as new details emerge, the world remains riveted by a royal drama that blends crisis, secrecy, and the enduring question of what comes next for King Charles and the monarchy he leads.